Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's Williams on the catch. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Running on 1st down, Eckler. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The Chargers at 4 and 3, a game over 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
They'll get this out right, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8. Maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Mahomes going to change things up. back to throw now on first down. It's complete to Diggs. He's into space past the 25. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On first down, it's Herbert. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll shift things around. On first down, Justin Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Herbert back to the air. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Herbert now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Williams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. Herbert operating from the red zone. This is swung out to Eckler. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
12.
Herbert changing things up.
21. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Back to throw again. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, Chargers! Darius Davis, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd down and 4. Mahomes now to throw. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Eckler, they run left side. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, we often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now,
and he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Nick Bolton, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Herbert. Touchdown! Darryl Parham. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 21-7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Mahomes now on first down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
and not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
To throw here. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Mahomes to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. Mahomes' throw taken in by Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mike Evans. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's third and a few inches.
Once more, here's Eckler.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, LA!
Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Dicker down attack on the extra point.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Mahomes now on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Davis now to return it.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Let's go.
Throwing on second and long.
Herbert. He's across midfield.
And he'll take this down the 40-yard line.
And they ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that.
And he will score. Touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A give to Pacheco off the option. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And quickly they get to the line. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 45 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Home trips right. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
59. Hey, Kaplan. Ready?
They snap it to Herbert. It's complete to Williams. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Let's go.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Crowd right. Hey, ram. 21. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Johnston. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Baylor Tiger. 21.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Home to troops right. Hey, Ray. Go.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And he is going to have the first down. And that might not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they should be able to run it down from here.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive and is working out for them.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Escaping the pressure right. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Austin Eckler,
His second touchdown of the night.
and the Chargers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
One final try for Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Los Angeles,
They improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
so that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on ESPN.